Assembled guests, good afternoon. I'm Daniel Stamborough, Director of Adult Education and Contracts of the RNN Group. I would like to welcome you all to the RNN Group Higher Education Graduation Ceremony, including University Centre Rotherham, Rotherham College, North Notts College and Dearne Valley College. Before the ceremony commences, I would like to run through some housekeeping with you. In the event of a fire, please proceed calmly to your nearest exit. Can I please ask that all mobile phones are switched off or placed on silent before the start of the ceremony? As part of the graduation, students' names will be called. To students, please remember to keep your name cards with you. You'll be guided to the front of the ceremony by one of our ushers. Please walk across the stage and doff your cap to the dignitary and pause on the stage for a photograph from our photographer. There will be no handshake in line with COVID safety guidelines. Please then collect your commemorative certificate at the far side of the stage. You may then return to your seat. After the ceremony, we would like to invite you to join us at the celebration event for all graduates and guests in the social lounge upstairs. I would like to invite Jason Austin, Principal for the RNN Group, the parent organisation of University Centre Rotherham, Rotherham College, North Notts College and Dearne Valley College to give the opening address.
Good afternoon, everybody. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to our Higher Education Graduation Ceremony, to acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of all our students graduating today from the RN College group of colleges. So that is Rotherham College, North Notts College and Dearne Valley College. This year's graduation ceremony is unique in that we have students graduating from the last 3 cohort years. Students were not able to have a ceremony in November 19, firstly due to the floods, followed by the pandemic. That caused us to postpone, and in November 20, procedures were postponed again due to the impact of the pandemic. So it's great to see you all today as we really wanted to give you the opportunity to experience this celebration in a face-to-face environment. Today's occasion marks the achievements of all our students, and I would like to congratulate all who have successfully achieved their qualifications and who join us today to share in their celebrations of their success. Can we have a round of applause for the students, please? The RNN Group are very proud of all our students, and as a training and education provider serving South Yorkshire and North Nottinghamshire, we're committed to providing each and every one of you with the skills, experience and the expertise that you need to move forward in your chosen careers. Our vision is leading innovation and skills in our communities, and through our higher education offer, we ensure that we support local people in gaining qualifications and developing those skills that they need. As an organisation, we are pleased to continue our investment in higher education and to support local communities. 3 years ago, we invested in the University Centre Rotherham, and we have committed to providing high-level skills at a specialist centre in the centre of Worksop, which will be opening in September 2022. We're very proud of our track record in delivering excellence in higher education, and I would like to pay tribute to the exceptionally hard work of all our higher education staff and our students across the group, which has made this possible. Now, each of you will have been on your own journey to success. Along that journey, you'll have worked extremely hard, and you will have overcome various barriers, sometimes in very challenging personal circumstances. Arriving at where you are today has demonstrated your commitment, your determination, and your motivation to succeed. And you've not been alone on that journey. There will have been friends and family, partners, tutors, and other students who have travelled with you along the way. And you've all gained that knowledge, developed skills, and formed friendships that you will take with you into the future. You will notice today that we have the doors open to enable fresh air circulation. And as far back as the 12th century, graduation caps and gowns were originally worn by students and staff to keep them warm. In those days, universities didn't have central heating systems, so I think we can all be grateful for this attire today. But I do remember when I was once sat in similar circumstances to you, waiting for my time to go up and receive my certification with my gown and my cap, and there was one thing on my mind: don't trip up on the steps when you come to collect your certificate. But don't worry, that's not going to happen, and my message to you today is to really enjoy this prestigious occasion and the celebration of your achievement. So for each of you, your graduation is an achievement of which you can be very proud. I'm delighted to be able to share this special day with you, supported by so many of your friends and family. So please enjoy this celebration of your success. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. We will now move on to the presentation of awards. I would like to welcome representatives from our awarding universities. Colin Johnson, Associate Dean, Education for the Faculty of Health Sciences from the University of Hull. All awards will be presented by RNN Group Principal, Jason Austin. You will notice from the programme that some of our students have achieved more than one award for the period 2019 to 2021 and will be collecting their highest award at the ceremony today. Please welcome Mel Smith, Curriculum Manager, to announce the Accounting and Business Awards and the Tourism and Hospitality Awards.
Natalie Atkin Barnes. Diane Cornelius. Dawn Davis. Thomas Fisher. Patricia Hallis. Lucy Harrop. David Hodgson. David Milnes. Anne Morley. Raluca Radulescu. Regan Taylor. Rebecca West. Foundation degree in Tourism and Hospitality Management, Louise Hewitt. Magdalena Kaczynska. Nicola Malkova. Charlotte Palmer. Rebecca Parry. Cornelia Pawlowska. Leah Stocks. Caitlin Utley. Sophie Warhurst. Bethany Winter.
Please welcome Liz Clifton, Curriculum Manager, to announce the Animal Management Awards.
Higher National Certificate in Animal Management, Daisy Atkinson. Higher National Diploma in Animal Management, Chloe Askey. Charlotte Fields. Shannon Firth. Alicia Harding. Carissa Lawrence. Hakeem Patel. Melissa Reynolds. Alicia Sloan. Jake Snowden.
Chloe Askey's award was collected by tutor Daniel Pearson. Sadly, Chloe passed away earlier this year. Chloe's family wanted to attend the ceremony to celebrate, and they want me to thank all her friends and tutors. They are so proud of her achievements and want to say that they love her so very much. Please join me in sending the family our thoughts and best wishes. Thank you, Liz. Please welcome Jeff Coughlin, Curriculum Manager, to announce the Engineering Awards.
Higher National Certificate in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Jack Hutley. This is a double award, Benjamin Lyon Smith. Josh Pettit. Matthew Platt. The Higher National Diploma in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, and another double award, Jamie Leather. The Higher National Certificate in General Engineering, Daniel Redfern. Higher National Diploma in General Engineering and another double award, Daniel Drummond. Jake Gladwin. And another double award, Hamad Malik. Higher National Certificate in Mechanical Engineering, Christina Bubb. Dylan Bunclark. Zach Gammons. Alex Wheeler. Higher National Diploma in Mechanical Engineering and another double award, Kieran Riley.
Thank you, Jeff. Please welcome Deborah Adams, Curriculum Manager, to announce the Public Service and Sport Awards.
It's my pleasure to introduce the Higher National Certificate in Public Services, and it goes to Laura Roberts. And it goes to Corbin Smith. Congratulations, Corbin. The Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport and Exercise Performance goes to Nicole Norton. Congratulations. Holly Oldfield. Congratulations. The Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport Science goes to Neve Andrews. Shannon Bennett. Congratulations. Matthew Cox. Congratulations. William Cundall. George Evans. Ryan Hubby. Congratulations. Bailey Kurt. Sorry. Harrison Middleton. Congratulations. Thomas Saddington. Callan Smith. Congratulations.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Jason. That concludes the presentation of awards. I am delighted to invite special guest speaker, Joda Allen, to address the students. Joda is from Rotherham. She studied media production at Rotherham College and later taught at the college. Having spent years working in production companies, she started her own business. She is now Director of Visualised It Video Production and President of Barnsley and Rotherham Chamber of Commerce. Please welcome Joda.
Thank you graduates of 2021, well done. And to family and guests and the lovely little voice that I keep hearing shouting for mummy. I was really honoured to be invited to come and speak and be part of your graduation. It is a real honour to be here. I have got a very long history with Rotherham College. And when I was first invited, I thought, why on earth do they want me to come and talk at the graduation? And then when I thought about it, I thought, it was 20 years ago, actually. I started my journey 20 years ago. I was a student here at what was a sixth form, which is no longer here anymore. And that didn't last very long because, unfortunately, there was a pub across the road, and it was called the Charters Arms. And we used to go in there at the lunchtime, and they used to do a chip butty and a pint for £2. So we'd go in there, and then that was the afternoon gone. So my first attempt at college didn't go that successfully. Thankfully, within the same year, I thought, come on, Joda, knuckle down now and get on with it. And I came back to the college and I studied media production, and I was successful. I completed that at a level 3. And I was really lucky because my tutors at the time encouraged me to do lots of work experience. And in my industry, within production, within media, it's really important to work for free, to go out there, just help, be a runner, just do things that you often don't really want to do, but to get the knowledge and the experience of the industry, and that's what I did. So I was very lucky to spend a lot of time very early on in video production companies and do lots of those jobs that nobody else was really interested in. And I was very resilient. I've always been quite a resilient individual. I didn't know that at the time, but I know that now. And I'd imagine over the last 18 months, you've probably become more resilient individuals as well, because we've been through some really tough times, and you've obviously got right to the end of where you were aiming for currently. So we're probably sharing more resilience than we were previously. once I came to leave the college, all my friends were going to university. Now, I'm from Canclo. I don't know if you know Canclo. It's down the road. I used to walk into college every morning along Westgate. And I lived on my own with my dad. And nobody in my family had ever finished school, never mind finished college or gone to university. So it wasn't something that I'd ever even considered. And I was like, I can't go to university. It'll cost fortunes. And I didn't even know it was a thing, if I'm completely honest. Luckily, I had such a good group of friends around me at that time. They were like, you really need to go to university. You've got some really good opportunities. My tutors were really supportive. And so I went to university, and I went to Sheffield Hallam. Now, I had to stay local. Financial reasons, I couldn't move out. I was also a sole carer for my father at the time, who had got lung cancer. So if there's anything that you take from today, don't smoke, okay? It is not cool. So I was looking after Dad. I was doing a degree. I was working 2 jobs to make sure that I could help out at home and doing all this work experience. And I was lucky enough from that work experience to have my first job out in Germany with a production company. And they phoned and said a member of crew was ill and couldn't get on the flight. And somebody said, who's that girl that's always knocking about the production company? Oh, and I was just a bit of a dog's body. I was doing everything that nobody else really wanted to do, and I wasn't getting paid for it. And they said, oh, that's Joda. She's on work experience. And they said, right, ask her if she's got a passport and if she can get down to Leeds Bradford in next 2 hours, because she's going to Germany. She's going to be out there for 2 weeks on £250 a day. And that was my step into my paid employment. And I was lucky enough then to build on that career, bearing in mind I was travelling around with 40 men and me, which was really interesting. It's a very male-dominated industry at that time. It's not so much anymore. So I had the experience of travelling around and working on some amazing productions. We worked on things like British Superbikes, GT cars, on the football. We made TV adverts. So I got a real wealth of knowledge. And then, unfortunately, my dad passed away in the last year of university. And so I had a couple of weeks off. And I thought, come on now, you've got to get on with it again, be resilient and do your best. And so I was looking for a full-time job at the time, and I found a job, and it was at Rotherham College. And it was for an enrichment officer. And I came as an enrichment officer, and that meant I was supporting students, generally some of the most vulnerable students, sole carers, young parents. And I was supporting them within the college and to help them with the studies. And I really, really enjoyed it. And so I said to my manager, I think I want to be a teacher. So again, I was supported through my studies at Rotherham College. And I completed a degree in education and became a tutor. And I was a tutor here for 6 years, working both down at this campus and working at the Rother Valley campus on the media, animation and games and IT courses as well. And again, I built a really good network of people, made a lot of friends, gained a lot of knowledge. I used to watch how the college worked, the structure of it, the finance kind of side of it as well, how funding worked and those types of things. I was always trying to absorb anything that I didn't know. And so after I worked for about 6 years here, and then I decided I think I want to run my own business. And so I started a production company on my own, just me, no money, 1 camera and 1 laptop, and I built a brand. I built my own website on Wix. I filmed some corporate videos and some wedding videos for free so that I'd got something to put on this website that I wasn't sure if it was even going to work. I've designed some leaflets, sent them off, got them printed. 1,000 leaflets came back with 2 typos on them, so I couldn't use them. So I went through all the usual rigmarole, and I managed to build a really successful company. And we're 8 years old now. We were 8 in August, and we've made over 1,000 corporate videos. We've made over 100 TV commercials. And again, that has just been building on that experience and that support that I think has come from this journey. So when I started the business, I knew so much, well, I basically knew everything there was to know about making videos and making TV adverts. And I was a little bit worried because I didn't know anything about business. I wasn't brought up in a house with somebody who had a business or anything like that. So I was looking on the internet like you do. If you're not sure, Google it. I Googled it and Barnsley and Rotherham Chamber of Commerce came up. And so I thought, right, I'll contact them and see how this works. And they were so supportive, and I signed up to this membership, and there was all these different workshops and things that I could go on. I learned how to do my accounts. I learned about VAT, about marketing and building a business, basically. And I built a network within the Barnsley and Rotherham Chamber of Commerce of people and local business owners, and started to work with people and build the business. Slowly, I was asked to join the Rep Council first because they knew I'd obviously got a lot to say, as you can tell. Then they asked if I would join the Board of Directors, and there weren't many females on the Board of Directors at the time, so it was unknown territory for me. But I generally say yes to things, and if I would always do that. If you're not sure, just say yes to it, only if it's good, not smoking, not drugs. But otherwise, say yes to it, because it might be an opportunity that opens up doors for something else. You might meet somebody that's really useful later down the line. So just keep saying yes to any opportunities that come. And I joined the Board of Directors, and that was about 5 years ago. And then 2 years ago, the person that was supposed to become president was unable to because of business reasons. And the vice president was unable to because of business reasons as well. So they put it out to vote. And I didn't think anything of it. And all of a sudden, I had a phone call to come into the office, and I'd been voted in as president of Barnsley and Rotherham Chamber of Commerce. And well, are you sure? Have you counted properly? And I'd got so many votes. I was really shocked, and so I became president. And now I get the opportunity to spend time at places like this celebrating with you guys. I get to represent 1,100 businesses within the borough. I get to lobby government about things that I think are really important for our borough, to make sure that we're making as many opportunities for us all. And when I say all, I mean everybody. I mean whatever socio-economic status you fall into, whether you've had things tough or easy, whether you've got money or you haven't, it's important that opportunities are there for everybody, and that people feel confident enough to grasp those opportunities when you have them, which obviously the graduates sat here today have obviously done that. What I would say moving forward is just keep building the resilience and keep building your network. So stay in touch with the people that you are in touch with now. Keep hold of those friends. Keep hold of the numbers and the contacts for your teachers and your tutors, and just keep building that network, because it will, some of the people that you sat with today, you may be working with, or you never know, you might be married to them in 20 years. But the network that you've got today will just keep growing and growing and growing. And if you keep surrounding yourself with the right people, the positive people, and surrounding yourself by opportunities, and you are resilient, then you will, I'm sure you will go far, you will be successful. And I think you've already proved a level of resilience over the last 18 months. So from me, congratulations and good luck for the future.
Thank you, Joda. We will now hear a music performance from Georgina Emmett, who will be studying a BA in Popular Music Performance and Production with I Was Here by Beyoncé.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for having me here today. The first song I'll be performing for you all is I Was Here. Thank you. and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I wanna say I lived each day until I died. No, there was something that I left behind. The hearts that I've touched will be the proof that I leave. Something to remember in this world we'll see. I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. And I lived, and I loved, I was here. And I did, and I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. And I lived, that I gave my all, I did my best, I brought someone some happiness, made this world a little better, just because I was here. Thank you.
That was fantastic. Thank you, Georgina. I would like to ask the student guest speaker, Diane Cornelius, who has achieved her diploma in accounting and business, to now give the student address.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for just allowing me to have this honour of student speaker. It's so lovely to actually be here to graduate and celebrate all of our achievements. I'm aware that some of us have waited longer than others, with one cohort, and I know this has been mentioned before, from even before the pandemic, having their graduation cancelled, not once but twice. The first time due to Rotherham flooding. So, bless you all, our time to be celebrated has finally arrived. I think the organisers of the event have had a tricky time and, given the circumstances, have managed to do a great job. I personally rather like the fact that instead of graduating with a particular year group, we've grouped together by subject, so we're all together, it's lovely. And I think well done to whoever thought of that. My own journey started in 2017, just after I'd lost my mum to cancer. I felt it was finally time to get on with something that I'd always dreamed of doing. Having worked in various finance departments for the whole of my career, I'd always wanted to have formal accounting qualifications, but never had the right opportunity. Suddenly, finding myself with nearly grown-up children and running my own business, I had the time to start studying. I eased myself in very gently and started with a 10-week Level 1 course. I felt like I needed to find out whether I could even put the time aside for study, and questioned whether I would be able to do any good learning. It was a small group, and I'm still very good friends with a girl who I met on that course. In fact, we both continued to study together all the way to Level 4. It wasn't until halfway through Level 2 that Connell took over as our tutor. What a lovely, funny, that's funny ha-ha, by the way, not funny peculiar, an encouraging man, always a good story to tell and a great teacher. I know we've all been through difficulties during the past few years with the pandemic and other aspects of life. For myself, though, this year has been particularly challenging, having lost 2 close friends and my father-in-law. My own dad was diagnosed with terminal cancer, my eldest son had major surgery, and my very lovely husband was away for a full 2 months on the other side of the world. Obviously, family helped, but it was actually, for my studies, it's only with Connell's help and support and constant encouragement that I was able to continue my studies and pass exams. Throughout my 4 years of study, I've used the knowledge gained to help with the running of my own business, and the qualifications will continue to give me an advantage in the future. What's amazing is the qualifications achieved so far can be used to gain fantastic job opportunities or allow us onwards and upwards to even higher qualifications. Whatever each of us decides to do, I wish for all of us all the very best for the future. Remember, we've already done great things getting this far, so congratulations to everyone graduating today, and I hope everyone just enjoys all the celebrations. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. That concludes the Student of the Year Awards for this ceremony. Now, please welcome back Georgina Emmett to sing Almost There by Annika Noni Rose.
Thank you. That is just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around, and that just ain't my style. This old town will tear me down, people taking the ease away, but I know exactly where I'm going, getting closer, closer every day, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People will travel from everywhere, and I'm almost there. You gotta make it happen. It all depends on you. Every day, and I'm sure as hell things will go my way. Remember, Daddy told me fairy tales can come true. You gotta make them happen. It all depends on you. So I work real hard each and every day, and I'm sure as hell things will go my way. Just doing what I do. Watch out, boys, I'm coming through, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People will travel from everywhere, and I'm almost there. There's been trials and tribulations. I know I've had my share, but I've climbed each mountain, I've swam each river. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Thank you.
Thank you, Georgina. I would like to invite Janet Pryke, the Chair of Corporation for the RNN Group, to give her address.
What a wonderful celebration we've had this afternoon. As the Chair of the Board of Governors of the College Group, I'm extremely privileged to be here and very proud to be part of this event. It's a bit of a baptism of fire because it's 5 in a row and I'm obviously new to the group, and it's really encouraging to see how wonderful the celebrations are so far, and I'm looking forward to speaking to people later. As a group, our commitment and primary function is to serve and engage with all sections of the community. We continue to build on the success achieved by our students, and every year we strive to improve and increase the range and depth of our programmes. Our intention is to continue this journey and build on the success achieved with your help developing stronger relationships with universities and relevant organisations, and ensuring that everyone can assess our programmes and achieve the qualifications they need to succeed in life right here within the RNN Group. We will make degrees and higher level skills more widely available, investing in our courses and working closely with employers to make this happen within the Rotherham and Bassetlaw area. The awards presented today are a very clear sign of everyone associated with RNN College Group working very hard with your help in fulfilling that commitment to our community. However, it is my job to bring this part of the proceedings to an end, and also to thank as many people as possible in the short space of time that I have, and hopefully not forgetting anybody and potentially causing offence or upset. So in no particular order, I would like to thank all of the staff who have worked tirelessly to ensure today has been both successful, memorable and hopefully a fitting stage in our students' journey. Thank you to all the college staff involved in teaching and supporting our students. Without them, there would be no college, so it's really important to recognise that. For the coordination and organisation of this event, thank you to Kath Mollett and the team. Where's Kath? Thank you, Kath. Very well done, thank you. Thank you to the Higher Education Admin team as well. Is that part of your team? No, it's... Sorry. Over on the other side. And to Naomi Barker, Rachel McGuinn and the marketing team. Also thanks to our college from Hull University for helping make this possible. Rotherham United Football and the New York Stadium providing this impressive setting for many thanks. Thank you very much. And then lastly, thank you to our speakers, Joda and Diane, and compere Daniel. Done a very good job there, Daniel. And Georgina Emmett for the musical performance. Very well done in the difficult circumstances on the first part. I thought that was really well recovered. Thank you. The achievements and qualifications of you all are the product, I know, of many long hours of commitment and sacrifice, but without the support of all the people I've just mentioned, this absolutely would not have been possible. Thank you all for making today a huge success, and I hope a memorable occasion. I wish you all, on behalf of the college, and the very best in your careers, and thank you all for coming, and please enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet. That sadly brings our graduation ceremony to an end. In a few minutes, our platform party and curriculum staff will leave the ceremony to create a guard of honour. Graduates, you will lead to receive your applause. Guests will follow the graduates, and you are invited to join us at the social lounge upstairs for a celebration event. Could I please ask that guests allow all graduates to leave the ceremony before departing themselves? And as a final congratulations to all graduates, we would like to wish you all every success to the future. So can we please hear a final round of applause for all of the graduates?